Previously on TOBBCAST.
I feel old.
I kind of get annoyed by the people who keeps saying what.
I want to do some kind of racing when I'm over 18.
Wow, who asked this question?
I need a carpet. If you have one, contact me.
What's the most useless advice you've ever gotten? What's the most useless advice you've ever gotten?
Don't feel stressed. I mean, you always do in some kind of way. No?
Yes.
You have to you have to kind of sort it out in your brain, but you're still going to be stressed no matter what. You just have to find a way to get through it instead of not being stressed because that doesn't exist. Sorry.
It's hard to be not stressed.
Yeah, I think it's technically impossible. You just have to accept it, be at peace with being stressed. Is the kind of way to go through stress, I guess. Yeah. All right. What product would you stockpile if you found out it wasn't going to be sold anymore?
My puzzles. Definitely, it's a really easy answer for me. I would stockpile puzzles, no doubt.
Not toilet paper like in 2019.
No, my puzzles. Actually, even not my puzzles. The puzzle that I haven't done yet.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I have so many puzzle ideas on my mind that I'm looking forward to do, but I can't make time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll be doing it one day. Okay, this is a really great question, and I would like to hear your answer, actually. How do you do your hair care?
I really don't do much. I just have like a cream that I put on, and then I have a spray after I shower. That's it. And I don't dry it with a hair dryer because it gives me a headache, so I just wrap it around with a towel, and then I wait until it dries out. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah.
Actually, it's a good hair routine. Hair care routine.
I mean, it's really simple. Sometimes I go to sleep with wet hair, but that's fine. All right. What's one thing you did in the last 24 hours to make someone's life better?
Can you ask the question again, please?
So, in the last 24 hours, what's the one thing you did to make someone else's life better? You know, you may have, given a homeless person money. You may have talked to someone to make them feel better. Anything.
Let me think.
You're a villain.
No, I'm not. But this is hard. The last 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean.
I have to think about that. Maybe first thing first, I can say that I cooked for myself. And I made myself happy. But.
Yeah, that's someone. That's someone
Yeah,
to be yourself.
Am I sound really selfish person right now? I don't know.
No.
But let me think. Kidding. There must be something.
You're recording this podcast and you're making our lives better.
Yeah,
true,
that's a really good answer. And my friend was feeling bad, and I talked to her, and she said that she didn't feel bad no more. This is something that I've done.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Gaming is boring and isn't related with language learning. Convince me that that's not so.
I could go on like a 48-hour rant about this, but I mean, gaming is fun. If I go on about this is not going to end, okay? This will be like a 48-hour, like the longest video recorded on YouTube. Trust me, you do not want me to go on this rant. But it is something that is really valuable, gaming is. I will maybe talk about this later in another episode, who knows. But it, in a general sense, is very valuable as a form of art. As we talk about the gaming episode, go watch that sometime. I don't know.
But-
I've finished this one though.
Do you really think that it's helping to language learning?
Yes, definitely. I have made a lot of contacts. I have a Finnish friend, I have an American friend, I have a lot of British friends. I have a Japanese friend. I don't talk to him that much, but I still do. You can make a lot of contacts. You can do a lot of networking through gaming, not in a commercial sense, but I mean in a friendship sense. You can get to know a lot of people with gaming.
But
so.
it's up to you, you know, because I know
Yeah.
I know lots of people who plays game and
Mhm.
doesn't have a network as you do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have to, put yourself out there,
Yeah.
talk. There was
Exactly.
a Discord server, that's how I got into talking with people. I'm one of the most scared people you can ever meet about talking to people. I have a lot of anxiety when it comes to talking to a stranger. And what I did was, there was a huge Discord server back in the day, it got deleted, I think. And I was in there. I just went into random voice chats. I just started talking, no matter what. I was super cringe. I was super embarrassing. I did not care because it was online. You can just change your profile. You're a new guy, and then I went into voice chats, talked to people. That's it. It's actually really simple. You just have to get out there, in some way. All right. So, okay, this is going to hurt. Jigsaw puzzles are meaningless and boring. Change my mind.
I hear that a lot, and even my family tells me that. Well, how can you do that? How can you stand this?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of pressure on me, guys. But I'm telling you, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can do puzzles, by the way. But I enjoy it. And I'm not just sitting on my puzzle set for hours and just doing puzzles. I also watch sitcoms, and I love that. It's one of my favorite activities of all time, and you can maybe make it fun or enjoyable for you. But even if I didn't watch sitcoms while I'm doing
Mhm.
puzzles, I would still enjoy that. I don't know what's going to change your mind, but maybe you should give it a shot because
Mhm.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Trust me.
Mhm.
Is it worse to fail at something or never attempt it in the first place?
Fail because you learn from it. You can develop yourself, definitely. It is going to hurt in some way. It doesn't really just magically disappear, but learning from it is really important. As to you figure out how to be better. If you don't do it, you're never going to get anywhere in your life, definitely. So my answer would be that. And for the last question, which one do you choose? To be perfect on a single skill or to be mediocre on different ones? As a person who's mediocre in everything, I know what I'm going for.
I would like to be mediocre.
Really?
Yes, because it's only one skill that you be doing, and it doesn't matter if you even do this for your community because it would be really boring for you too, and if you only focus on one thing, then you can't do anything beside that
Mhm.
thing. That's why
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I hate being mediocre at everything I do, whether it be playing games. I'm just middle of the road, nothing special. 3D modeling, talking to people, stuff like that. Anything. I'm just mediocre, and not being perfect at even one single thing is bad because in this day and age, I'm going to all right. Let me talk this. How can I explain this? All right. So you're getting a job, right? You want to work in aerodynamics. If you're not incredibly good at aerodynamics, but you're good at engineering, for example, you're mediocre at that, you're not going to be hired, because in this day and age, people just focus on one single thing and then they become an expert at that. They spend like 10,000 hours learning it, and then they get a job like 50 grand a year. You know, it's really tough, but what you have to do is have a specialty. And for a person like me who can't really get a specialty, at least I don't think I can, it's really tough. So.
But let me ask you a question. If you even are a splendid engineer, even if you can't communicate with other people, then it doesn't mean anything for me. You know, if I be a CEO or manager, I won't hire that person because he can't even talk to other people. How would he work for me? It would be bad.
I mean, yeah, true, but I think, you know, well, for the question, is it able that the person is able to do like basic skills, like speaking, you know?
No, you know, specific skills.
Nothing
You
else.
can speak, but not that fluently.
Still, if you're a CEO, I think you're gonna hire who's like the best at that. You know, I mean, I think a CEO would rather like have 10 people working for them that can't speak to each other at all, but are incredibly good at what they do in that area. I think they're gonna definitely hire that because more profits. But I mean, it's not even just about jobs, so it can differ. Yeah, definitely. All right. So you want to wrap it up?
Okay. Thank you, Eymen, for doing this with me. And I would like to thank Alper teacher for convincing me to doing this. And I would like to thank you for your questions. It was really hard, but still thank you. It was a really fun episode. I hope you liked it too. I'll see you in another episodes.
Goodbye.
Subscribe to the channel, by the way.
Yeah, subscribe now.
This is really important.
I keep giving them orders. Why do I do that? Goodbye.